Okay. Logo. Hey, everybody. Gotta get my beverage ready. Oh, it's been a morning. It's been a Monday. Hello, Eileen. Hello, Carissa. Allison. Hello. Oops, over here, everybody. Hello. My audio clip helped a lot. Oh, thanks, Amanda. Hey, everyone. It's been a Monday. Oh my God, it's been a Monday. I'll tell you, it must be out there. Jenny's in the house. My phone. So my camera on my phone's not working. I had to use this phone for TikTok. So I don't know what happened with this one. It's a new phone. Although in breaking news, uh, let's see, last week, over the weekend, in Salt Lake City, a man was arrested for allegedly attacking another man with a wooden stake because he claimed him to be a werewolf. Who would have thought? Was it a full moon? But yeah, he said he was a werewolf, tried to kill him. Salt Lake City. Who would have thought there was werewolves in Salt Lake City? But yeah, he was arrested on one count of aggravated robbery and first-degree felony. Gosh, I would have never known. No, Jenny, it's been a day. Man. Oh my God, yes, Aline, right? You're in Washington State, yeah. Bigfoot, werewolves, all that kind of stuff. That's where it happens. Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that one. Ooh, I got a loose hair. Got a lot of loose hairs. Not or New Orleans, yes. yes. So Jenny, okay, yes, werewolves, silver bullets. The guy had a wooden stake. Okay, he got his vampire and werewolf stuff mixed up. I mean, come on, it's Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay. See, everybody's already picking up on it. Yes, vampires, wooden stakes, werewolves, silver bullets. Yes. Thanks, Danielle. By the way, I'm just going to say this. I'm not saying all of you, but what is going on with Facebook, the Book of Face? Sorry, TikTok. Y'all were toxic last night. Maybe not you guys. Okay, let me know what you guys think. And if you don't know, don't make a comment. Out of all of our platforms, if there's going to be a problem, it's going to be on the Villalobos Rescue Center Book of Face. Facebook. Okay? It's like that's where everything just pops off. And I don't mean that in a good way. Like, they get angry, they go off the deep end with their rants, and I'm like, what is going on with you all? So let me tell you what happened. Cindy Mullins, you won the raffle, right? Somewhere I have it. You won the raffle. Did they tell you won the raffle? There you are. A day with me. We'll email you. We'll email you. So last night, I wanted to announce that we were going to be starting up our thrift store stuff again. Okay. And I wanted to start getting in more donations for an online thrift store platform that I'm going to start doing through Whatnot. And I can say Whatnot because TikTok, you advertise Whatnot. Okay. So I wanted to make a post about the thrift store, online thrift store, and that we would take some, start taking donations again. I gotta lose a wild hair. Sorry, guys. So when we make posts on social media, we don't always have a photo that goes with what we're posting about. I mean, so we use like different AI programs to create an image. Okay. It's just a social media like thumbnail. Just like the little photo that goes on the social media post. Okay. It's not, I'm going to cut this hair. It's not like the cover to like a New York Times bestseller. Okay. It's just a thumbnail on a social media post. So I thought it would be funny. Well, not funny, but I went into the AI system, one of the AI systems that I use. And I actually took a picture of me. It was my photo. Thank you for my first fish and chips gift, Infamous 12. Thank you so much. So I took my photo and put it in the system and said, put Tia Torres. Yeah, Katie, I have a wild hair. Put Tia Torres in a thrift shop. That's all I said. I didn't say, make me look 18, take 50 pounds off. Put Tia Torres in a thrift shop. And use my photo as the prompt. My photo, a photo of me. Well, AI comes back with this photo that makes me look like I'm 20 years old and I weigh like 110 pounds. And I kind of look like Taylor Swift with red hair. And I made like fun of it. I said, "Oh, thank you, AI, the AI gods, for making me look like a 21-year-old redheaded Taylor Swift." Okay, it was funny. It was just funny, but I used it for the, and I was in a thrift store, or the AI version of me was. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda, for the super sticker and the angry face. So, and I put on, how we were trying to get donations for stuff for a thrift store. Now, I will say 95% of the people were great. And then you have that handful of angry people who have nothing better to do on a Sunday night. That's not you. I know. I actually wrote it in the Facebook post that it was an AI image of me looking like 21-year-old Taylor Swift with red hair. And then one woman got so angry, she kept posting pictures of me. This is what you look like. This is what you look like. I'm like, oh, thank you. What would we do without you for showing me what I look like? Of course, I'm all over the internet. I've had a TV show for 13 years. Wow, you're my hero. You found pictures of me on the internet. Imagine that. Or, why would you use an AI image? AI steals other people's images and art. I'm like, this didn't steal anybody's image because it's my picture of me. It's me. It's like, it was my photo that I used to create me. So I wasn't stealing anybody's image. No, of course, when you have a comeback like that, they can't think of an answer. So Matt, I know. Matt, I know. I know. Trust me, I know. Um, and so then some guy went into a tangent about years ago, this magazine put Oprah's head on somebody else's body. And I'm like, okay, that was the day of Photoshop. And what does it have to do with me? Okay. So then I tried to actually reason. Um, Jenny, that's where I was going with this. My employee just said this. She goes, she's not a fan of AI, but you aren't putting it on merchandise and trying to make money with it. But even if I was, it's my image of me. It's not like I'm like creating an image of like Pam Anderson. I always wanted to look like if I could look like anybody, Pam Anderson when she was on Baywatch. That was my like, oh, girl crush. So it's not like I'm putting Pam Anderson on a t-shirt and then selling it. It was me. So then I tried to use logic. Well, that was a stupid thing to do. Imagine that, trying to use logic. I said, guys, when I'm doing these social media posts, I'm just like, we're just putting them up there really quickly. Like we just sit there and go, oh, you know what? I got to put this post up. I don't have time to go online, hire an artist, pay almost $1,000 for an image, wait a week to get it, and then put it up. And the post was about getting donated thrift store clothing to raise money for the dogs. Did we forget that part? So when I told this one guy, I said, hey, you know what? If you can TikTok, no offense, TikTok, thank you, Taylor, for my fish and chips. Yum, yum, yum. I told a couple people, if you can create an image like this of me in a thrift store and get it to me in the next 5 minutes, I will gladly take this AI image down and put up your art. No takers. No takers. I'm like, we're a not-profit dog rescue. If I want to use AI on fucking social media to raise money, I'm going to do it. You can bite me if you don't like it. But what was happening is that some of the people, I shouldn't say, there was like maybe 4 people, were starting to like turn on other people. And I'm like, okay, enough of this. So I took that image down and put up another AI image. But this time it was just a thrift store. But yeah, like this one chick, I said, okay, I'm going to sit here and wait for you to. Oh, and mind you, none of them were artists. Like nobody had a dog in this fight or a horse in this race. None of them were artists. So why are you arguing here? This is not even your argument. Truth be told, I actually do use a real artist to do art from the novel I'm writing. So there's that. But it was insane. It was like, you know what it was? And I'm not trying to start another argument, but I'm going to use this for an example. I am one of these people that I can talk about any topic, no matter how much it is hated, and I'm not going to lose my shit. I'm very reasonable. I'll sit there, I'll listen, okay? But it was like I had said, I'm going to round up every pit bull and burn them at the stake. TikTok, relax. I would never do that, of course. But that's how angry. Oh my God, you're using AI. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, you know, it's just like a little image. Like, it's not a big deal. It's not like a big deal. No, it was like I poured poison on them. Thank you. This is a very interesting handle. Is your handle really auto insurance? Thank you for becoming an ankle biter. Thank you, auto insurance. But yeah, it was Aline, yeah. Like so sensitive. I'm like, are you really having a meltdown over this? And I mean a meltdown, especially this one guy. Meltdown. Oh my God. We love the work that you do, Tia, but. And let me tell you what it reminded me of. I'm going to tell you a little story here. Okay. And I may have, I don't know if they were wanting it. Well, maybe Katie, maybe they did want attention. Last year, a couple of years ago, when it was like super heated politically, the Biden-Trump thing. It might have been like 2022-ish, maybe 23. Okay. When you couldn't say, anything about politics without an explosion. So it's kind of story time. This woman out of Florida who had donated to us a couple of years prior, religiously every year, donated $10,000. Okay. So a couple of years ago, I mean, we were really, really having a hard time with donations. Well, we always are, but this particular time we were. Yeah, Julianne, but this was, I mean, now to me, it's not as bad. I don't think it was way worse. The whole political thing was way worse a couple of years ago, more than a couple of years ago. I want to say like right in the transition from Trump to Biden, it was just really bad. Remember the whole, like the protests going on in Seattle, Washington, and all of that. It was like really bad. Okay. Thank you, Mary Chavez. Mary Chavez just donated 5 memberships, Lucky Dog memberships for some tubers. Okay. So this woman who always donated $10,000 a year, she always went through my attorney. He's very, very nice to people. She contacted him and said, hey, okay, I'm sorry, I don't have my transition right. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. You mean Biden to Trump? Whatever. Trump to Biden, Biden to Trump. Whatever. Okay. I'm not like needle picking here. Jesus. So this donor, right, Brandy? This donor, I'm trying to tell a story here. Thank you, Lisa Lett. Thank you. Yes, Aline, one of the presidential transitions. Thank you. I don't remember which one. Okay. This donor who donated every year contacted my attorney to say she was here to make her $10,000 donation for the year. She says, but I need to know who Tia's political stance is. Wait, what? He goes, come again? She says, well, I can't donate the money until I know Tia's political stance. And he says, well, all due respect. He goes, I don't know, but why does that matter how she takes care of dogs? You've been donating the last couple of years with no problem. And he goes, and first of all, that's her personal business. And I told my attorney, I said, let me respond to her. He goes, no. I said, that's like calling up and saying, oh, thanks, Amanda, for subscribing. Like, I want to donate to you, but I want to know what religion you are. And I'm not going to donate to you unless I know your religion. I'm not going to donate to you unless I know if you're straight or gay. I mean, we can go down that rabbit hole, right? I said, now I could see maybe if I was like from some nonprofit that was like politically maybe motivated, that kind of fits. But we're a dog rescue. And she refused to donate. She refused to donate. Because my attorney goes, I'm not even getting into that with you. That's such a horrible thing to like dangle over someone's head. It's interesting you say that Mayflower. Mayflower says political parties shouldn't matter if you're doing something good. On that note, I also want to say a couple of years ago or so, out of California, my home state, out of the Los Angeles area, my home city, my home county, there was a dog rescue who got in a lot of hot water. Woo! She went public. Like, talk about careers. I don't want to say career, but like ruining it for your dogs. She went public on the news and said, I am not adopting my dogs out to anybody who is Republican. Wait, what? You just wiped out 50% of your adoption pool. And people just like went off on her, even like people from her political preference. So why would you do that to your dogs? Like, why would you do that? Why would you say that? I mean, it's like, what? Yeah, it was like crazy. It was all over the news. And of course, she ended up like, trying to retract it and backpedal. And it's like, you just denied 50%, right? Like, yeah, we'll assume, because there's two parties, so 50-50. Well, that's kind of three, but whatever. But yeah, I'm like, what? Your dog, like someone just said it, dogs aren't political. Do you think your dogs are like, we only want to have a Democrat owner? Like, the dogs don't care as long as you love them. I'm just like, wow. Exactly, Maggie. Dogs don't care about political beliefs. And I'm talking about this because my Tia Talk podcast episode this morning, it's titled The Safe Place. And I kind of talk a little bit about this, that Villalobos Rescue Center is such an eclectic group of people. Okay. We openly share differences in politics, religion, what's another one? Race, all that stuff. I can't say sex on TikTok. Gender stuff. Okay. Openly. Like, do I have any Republican kittens? Someone asked me if I had any Republican kittens. But we here at Vila we're very, very, very open. And we like disagree about stuff. We make fun of each other for stuff. But we don't disown each other because we don't agree with each other. We don't like disown each other. I mean, we'll make fun of each other and say, you are whacked out of your mind for the way you think. But we don't disown each other for it. We don't stop talking to our relatives or our friends because of it. And it's sad to see how many people have done that. I'm like, really? You can't have a difference in these things? Additionally to this rant that I'm going on, my online stalker, which is probably listening right now, my online stalker, who I keep warning to leave me alone, and she doesn't. Someone just asked me if I had any skinhead dogs. Probably, I don't know. But this is what I mean, to be able to joke about stuff, She should be able to joke about stuff. But my online stalker, she messaged me or emailed our website last night and was trying to shove her religion down my throat, saying that I needed Jesus in my life and all this stuff. Okay. And no, YouTube won't let you block people. Yep. And the thing is this, when I lived in Sri Lanka, which is, I actually have a podcast about my time in Sri Lanka, it opened up my eyes because the country of Sri Lanka is so rich in religion. All kinds of religion, everything. Catholicism, Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, Tantrism. Yeah. tantrism. I ain't gonna touch that one. But it was so cool to see all this different religion and all these different temples. So I got to like learn about it. And in my opinion, I'm like, oh, so all these different gods exist. It's got to be. It's just my opinion. Okay. From all over the world, every country, every culture has their own thing that they worship. Okay. So it's not that I don't believe that there is a Jesus, but when you have to force it on me, when I'm saying no, thank you, I have my own beliefs, but I do believe he exists or existed, but I'm not, and you just keep doing it, and you just keep doing it, and you tell me I need it, and I need it. Plus, you're my stalker. You pissed me off. Plus, I was dealing with the AI police. It was crazy. It was a crazy night, a crazy morning. So I put out the episode this morning on my Tia Talk podcast called The Safe Place. And that's basically what it was. That you're allowed. We are here. We are so open in the way we talk that nobody ever, like we just don't have that issue. Basically, Kimberly, to each their own. We can discuss things here without getting into a fight. And one of my favorite stories to symbolize this, and I know I've told this story to some of you who follow me, probably on Patreon. I've told this story quite a few times, actually. But this is one of my favorite Earl stories. Earl. Y'all love Earl. He works for me. Thank you, Norma. Norma just sent a super chat donation. Thank you, Norma. So this is a funny story, another story time. And some of you, again, have heard this. But I'm going to say it again because it's such a great story. So there came a time many years ago when we had to stop taking dogs from out of state. We just have to concentrate on our dogs in our area. So on a Sunday night, this woman pulls up to our location in New Orleans when we were still there. Sunday night. And she was from another state. I can't remember what state it was. And Earl happened to be out front. And she was trying to dump her dog on us. And Earl was explaining to her, we can't take dogs from out of state. We need to just deal with the dogs here. So she starts arguing with him. And she was a white lady. And that plays a part in this. She was a white lady. We don't say Caucasian here. We say white. And I was inside the building. And I get told that things are getting heated outside. And Earl doesn't get mad. Earl does not get mad. Okay? And they said, Earl's getting pissed off at some lady out there. And I'm like, what's going on? And I was told that she was trying to dump her dog. And he was being nice about it. And then she was getting shitty about it. So he was getting shitty back. I'm like, God, it takes a lot for Earl to get mad. Amanda Nicole, I understand. But you also told me you have 25 pen pals, if I'm not mistaken. Did I read that wrong? Okay. So I think you're pretty busy. I'll get to you. So I go outside, and he's outside the gate on the street. And he's arguing with this woman. And I get there just in time to hear Earl yelling at her, like, shut the fuck up, you honky bitch. And I'm standing like right next to him. And everybody just like stopped and they all looked at me. And I said, what? He didn't call me a honky. I don't care. I don't care. And that's what I mean about like it doesn't like bother us. Like it just doesn't bother us, you know? So it's become a standing joke, you know? We just joke about that kind of stuff. Like we don't get offended. Like we just don't. We just don't. I never forget about a year ago, him and Tony Converse were teasing teasing me and some of the other employees. And and I'm going to see if you guys do this too. Hold on. Thank you, SK for the super chat donation. Thank you so much. Who gives a bleep, 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 bleep who you vote for? Thank you. So we were having a conversation. It was Earl, Tony Converse, and maybe another guy that worked for me. I can't remember who, a black guy. Okay, so we have like the black guys there, even though Tony Converse is like a half breed. And they were teasing me, and they said, "How come you white people, okay, when you go to say the phrase, the N-word, you always go, the N-word? Because why do you all whisper that? The N-word." I'm like, I don't know. but you're kind of right. We do. He's like, y'all do that. You don't just say, oh, and the N-word. You go, the N-word. So they were just like they were like teasing the crap out of me. And I'm like, oh my God, do we really do that? So anyways, my Tia Talk podcast, that was kind of what the topic was this morning. Kim, a honky bitch? Yes, that would be me, Kim. I'm a honky bitch. Amanda, we weren't talking about if it was disgusting. You missed the whole point. The whole point was when you say the phrase, not the word, the phrase. We always seem to whisper it. Not the word, the phrase. Okay, if the black guys I was talking to were not upset, why are some of you getting upset? And you're white. That's what I'm like, wait a minute. like, okay. So that's the whole point. The whole point was like, lighten up. There you go, Christina. It was, again, lighten up, everybody. It started with the AI police last night. That's what started this whole thing. The AI police came on board and then went to, I was in the wrong religion. And then here we are. Here we are, trying to lighten the mood. Just trying to lighten the mood. So happy Monday. Happy Monday. Laugh. 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 Please laugh. Do we have any German Shepherds? Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All I can tell you is that if you come to work here, I tell everybody the same thing. We are. Amanda said, now I'm wondering if I do whisper it. If you come to work at Villalobos, this is what's part of the interview process. We are not politically correct. Ever. We tell jokes about everything. Race, religion, sex, gender. If it's here, we will poke fun at it. This is the way it is. We are, and I always tell everybody, we are equal opportunity offenders. This is who we are. Can you ask something you've been wondering for a long time? You can do your best. Oh, it's Tuesday morning where you're at? Oh, you must be in another country, Brigitte? Yeah. We named the Korean dog Phoenix. No, we're not in New Orleans anymore, Miss Daisy Rose. Robin says people from Brooklyn don't whisper anything. That is true, Robin. Yeah, it's I mean, we're fortunate in that we can do that here. It is. We can just be lighthearted and roll with it. We are in Louisiana. We're still in Louisiana. Yes, Matt, we adopt out of state. Thank you, Gina. So you know what I'm gonna do, Gina, with the thrift store stuff is I'm gonna do like unboxing prior to like putting it up for sale or auction. I'm gonna do like a live unboxing. Carolyn Burns, are you on here? Sometimes you are. I got your box of old costume jewelry. The mother load. The mother load. Her stuff is amazing. I don't even know if I want to sell it. It's that cool. It's really cool. Do I ever show my dogs on live? Natty, it's really hard for me because I'm sitting at my desk. And so let me go down the rabbit hole for a second. Those of you that have hound dogs will understand. Oh, Carolyn, there you are. I just got the jewelry last night. Oh my God. It's amazing. I don't even wear jewelry and I want to wear this jewelry. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, Mayflowers, you have a hound dog. Hound dogs, as I have learned, are one of those types of dogs. They're like, they don't just do things on their own. Like where there's one, you got to have the whole gang of them. You know, when I just had pit bulls in my house, I could take one pit bull out of my house and the rest of the pit bulls would be like, yeah, whatever. Bye. With the hound dogs, you take one, you got to take the whole friggin' gang. Even if they don't like each other, they all need to go together. Okay? So, did I miss something? What did I miss? Hold on here. Someone's having a conniption. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? I don't know what happened to it. So to answer your question, I'm sorry, I forgot who answered it. If I were to like take one dog out to show you, the rest would explode. It would be an explosion in my house. Yeah. So when I do these live streams, I try to keep everybody calm, which is why I can't take my hair down because they think I'm going somewhere. If I take my hair down, I'm leaving the house and they lose it. I'm still in my pajama shirt, because if I put on a clean shirt, they smell the fabric softener from it coming out of the clean laundry. Yeah. Newsflash, probably too much information. I haven't brushed my teeth yet. Yeah, it's noon. I haven't brushed my teeth. If I brush my teeth, they know that's a signal that I'm going out, like freshly brushed teeth. Brush them in the morning, but I haven't brushed them, again, after eating. So yeah, there's rules. There's coonhound rules. Thank you, Reggaeton 321 for the super sticker donation. Thank you. Thank you so much. Amanda says putting on her bra sets them off. See? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So that is why. Now, but I do have a guy coming out that is going to look into putting up webcams out back, so you can watch my dogs all day long. So I am looking into that. Oh, Cindy, we're going to try to make you go home with a dog. Don't you kid yourself. I don't know that they're so smart, the coonhounds. It's just their nose. Their nose is so amazing that they know. They just know. Yes, it'll be when we get the webcams going. It would be mainly all the blue ticks. All the blue ticks. Oh, you have a Bloodhound, Tressa? We have a Bloodhound too. My nose is itchy. Yeah, Sean, we have all breeds of dogs now, Sean. All kinds of breeds. Taylor, what drew me to the hounds? I wasn't drawn to them. They were dumped on me. So as we started getting them into our shelter, they were so disruptive in the kennels that our employees were like, get these hounds out of here. So then I would start taking them here, to the point where it was like, take him to Tia's, take him to Tia's, take him to Tia's. And because I live so remotely, I don't have any neighbors. So, yeah. Rebecca, I appreciate this. The problem is we don't have a setup on our property for kids. Yeah, we don't have a setup for kids out here. So you would have to live off property, and there's really not any rentals out here that I'm aware of. But you can email our employment email, and I can give you more information. Yes, guys. So here, let me put this up for you guys over here on the TikTok. Let me hold on here. Let me get my mouse out of the way. All right, TikTokers. I see a lot of people asking about this, so I'm going to put this up for you. This is our new online show that replaced. Oh, mother! I deleted it. Try it again. It's been one of them days. This is our new online show that replaced Pipples and Parolees, because there is no more Animal Planet. So this is what we're doing on our own. Okay, let me gently, let me put it right here. Oh, come on. Oh, I see what it's like. Okay. I don't want to move it too much because it keeps deleting it. Oh, God, that's in my face. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this is our new online show. And I actually have it on my TikTok platforms. I'm still uploading more episodes. Here's my list. I got to upload more episodes. It's also on the Tube. You know what I mean? The Tube. And also on... Thank you for the super chat donation, Reggaeton Latinos for Dogs. Thank you. And it's also on my Patreon platform. So yeah. No, I mean we don't do tours. We don't just let people come over here and look at the dogs. Here, Rebecca, I'm going to put the email where you can email. There's really no rentals out here. It's very difficult to find a rental out here. The other thing too, okay, that's weird. Can you see that, Rebecca? I put the email right there to apply for a job. The thing is this, to uproot your entire family, to move out here and rent and take up a lease, what are you going to do if the job doesn't work out? You're stuck. You're stuck out here in little old Napoleonville, population like 600 people. So that's a lot. That's a scary thing to do, is to relocate and uproot your kids and sign a lease, because it's no guarantee it's going to work. Okay. There's that. Thank you, Karen. Pretty brownie. Oh, pretty brown eyes of my white something. Or New York white. So yeah. Okay, let me look here. No, we don't have any volunteers right now for the Wolf Dog location. So many people are messaging me. You can go back to work. Okay. Okay, what is this? Hold on here. I'm getting messages. Oh my God, these are long. Not supposed to accept dog fees, so if we can try to okay. All right, back to my live. Employees messaging me. Yes, that's a good suggestion, Arsenic Rose. For those that want to come out and try to get a job here, it is best to come out and volunteer first if you can, because this is not the life for everybody. Oh, Tara Marie, thank you. Who is my favorite pit bull and parolee? You mean a dog, or do you mean a human? Stacy says it would be cool to work with T in the gang. Not with me. I'm actually really difficult to work for. Yeah. I have one person that's worked directly with me for like 8 years, only because he's like as mean as I am. But I'm not easy to work for at all. At all. Yeah, I'm actually very difficult. You're a certified welder and you want to pick up dog shit? You can make so much more money as a welder. Like we don't pay very well, Rebecca. Like if you're a welder, yeah, that's what you need to be doing. Yeah, no, dog shit ain't no money in that. Earl still works for us. Mondo no longer works for us. He lives in New Mexico. Yes, Heather. Yes, I am still doing Pitbull's Pearlies and Me on Patreon. Matter of fact, I have an episode I'm going to finish off today and hope to get it posted today. Taylor's in the house. Thank you, Tristan. Tristan just donated a super sticker. Thank you, Tristan. Where are our locations? Is that Mel Pullman? We're in Louisiana. So yeah, we're in Louisiana. Jenna Craig, is it? There are no new pit bulls and proys. We have our own online show now. That's the name of it. We're doing our own online show. I lost my lab. I don't have a lab. What do you mean, Ruth? I don't have a lab. I don't have a lab. Yeah, is it Jenna or Gina? Gina. Thank you, Nita, for the donation of a super sticker. Thank you. So we do our own online show now called Life with the Underdogs, like a mini version of Pitbulls and Parolees. You can find it on. Actually, you know what the best thing to do? Go right up here, tap on the little icon. It'll drop down. It'll show my bio page. Just look down like about this far, and you'll see a link tree link. Tap on the link, and it'll open up. And there's all these little tabs of different things. One of them will take you to our other ways to watch this. Okay. Oh, you just watched one of my unmuzzled episodes? Yeah, that's my ranting. Okay, I'm trying to see here. Why doesn't TikTok change the color of their font? Like everybody's name is like in really, really. Aloha. Have I ever been afraid of a dog? Coffee Bean wants to know. Yep, sure have. Sure, and anybody that says they haven't is either lying or stupid. Yep. Do I own a pit bull? Yes. Well, he's mine by default. He's half pit bull and half coonhound. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Julie, I have TikTok going on over here. Because TikTok has really strict rules, and so I can't include them on this live stream over here because all this stuff that I put up on the screen would not be allowed. Like all the little, like when someone donates and stuff, yeah, it wouldn't be allowed on TikTok. Have I ever been bitten? Oh yeah, I've been bitten and I've been mauled. Isn't he one of the rescues? Yes. Michael, thank you, Michael. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Taylor, what are you doing, Taylor? Sending us a little super chat just because I can. Taylor. And thank you to Dark Angel. Ooh, I like your picture. Thank you for the super chat. Love you and all the doggies. All the love from the Netherlands. Of course, you're from the Netherlands. It makes you super cool. Who's this? Thank you, Christina, for the super sticker. Thank you. So when I'm mentioning super stickers or super chats, that's the tube, the Y tube way of kind of like a TikTok gift. Okay? Not as fancy, but it's like a money donation. You've messaged where, King K? Messaged where? About several different dogs. Trying to adopt a dog? I mean, or dogs that need help? More specific. If you're messaging me here, sorry, I get like tons of messages on TikTok. Like I can't physically answer them all on the website to adopt. Okay, well, did you fill out an online application? Because my daughter-in-law Lizzie is the one that answers them, and she's really good at it. Like she doesn't blow anybody off. So if you fill out the online application, she will respond. Thank you so much. Yeah, like she's Lizzie, my daughter-in-law from the TV show. She's the one that handles the applications. Yes, Michael, YouTube does take a little cut from every platform. Every platform takes a little bit. You're welcome, King Cake. Oh, King Cake. Oh, you from New Orleans? Every platform takes a little cut. That's how they make their money. So yeah. Oh no? Okay. I just wondered what the name. Oh, Houston. Okay. Amanda said I would get a dog, but I'm in a small camper. Our dogs don't care. Our dogs do not care. We love, like, RV life for a dog is so fun. It's so fun. Right, Alice? The tube takes 30%. Yeah. Thank you, Jenna Craig, for that festive TikTok gift. Pepita, thank you for sending me a super sticker that has to do with food. I would love a hamburger right now. Five Guys out here. Oh my God, they make a mushroom burger. To die for. You're from Germany. Somebody from Germany. Thank you. And somebody else from Germany over here. Look at that. Over here on TikTok and over here on the Book of Face. That's so cool. Huh. I love ramen noodles, actually. Someone said they're making ramen noodles. I love ramen noodles. King Cake, you're looking for a dog to be attached to your hip all day? Shh, I got it. You can take some dogs out of my house. See, I'm the opposite. Yeah, Debbie, we've adopted out to truckers. I'm the opposite. Like, I like dogs that like just go mind their own business. I know it's so horrible. I'm like, Like, I like dogs that are more like cats. Go over there and lay down. Go somewhere else. Pepita, you trying to fatten me up? You just sent me another super sticker donation that is a hot dog with ketchup, which is actually how I eat my hot dogs. I eat them with ketchup. Yep. You got it. You got it. Angie, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. No, Lindsay, we don't go out of state anymore to rescue dogs. We can't. We don't have the finances. Taylor's over here on TikTok. Do I want to make a trip to Vermont? I don't really get to leave much. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa says tap, 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 tap for the pups. When you tap the screen, tap, tap, tap. It's kind of like liking the post or liking the live stream. Yes, Norma, you have a good memory. You have a good memory. Let's see here. What is this one? Cindy said, thank you for the super chat donation. Watching you keep up between the chats and the time delays between the messages is a whole nother show. I know. Look at my frazzled hair, man. God. And then once I start Whatnot, it's going to be like another show. Yeah. Thank you, Connie, for the super sticker donation of a purple cat. Thank you. Thanks, Chaotic Puck. Somebody actually made this for me. Yep, somebody out of Arkansas. Celine from Norway. Hey. Dawes, the wolf dogs are still at our property in Texas. Someone says to Brandy, top of the day. It is lunchtime, Pepita. Thank you for the TikTok gifts. Leanne from New Zealand. It might get a little noisy here in a minute, so I'm going to have to get off because I have workers right outside my window right here. They are building out my Whatnot studio. Oh, yeah, I am taking this serious, like serious. I am building a Whatnot studio. It's more of a Whatnot shack. It's more of a Whatnot shack, but it's like this wooden room I have outside, and they're going to build it out in the inside so I can use it for Whatnot stuff. No, Batman, we're not able to take dogs from out of state anymore. We don't have the money. We are poor. Thank you, Liz, for the super sticker donation. I appreciate that. It's a Shiba Inu dog shaking his body from left to right, surrounded by red hearts. How am I going to do the Whatnot? It's kind of like TikTok. Yeah, it's just like TikTok. It's like TikTok and Home Shopping Network. Pepita, what did you give me, Pepita? You gave me a donation of a piece of cherry pie. Thank you. Yes, Max Fury. It's very hot today. It is almost 90 degrees right now. How did the pontoon dog houses work out? We've never had to use them, Dana, thankfully. Oh, King Cake, am I going to showcase the dogs? No, but you know what? With this extra room off my house, I'll be able to have like a dog in there with me. But we're gonna do a lot of our thrift store stuff from Whatnot. Can you imagine that? Auctioning off our dogs? The bidding would start at $1. I wouldn't even have to let it get past $1. Sold to the first person with $1. Take a dog. So, but yeah, it's going to be mostly for our thrift store stuff. Tiara, I'm just learning about Whatnot, and I'm going to keep saying it because TikTok said I could, because TikTok advertises it. Whatnot is a platform where you can sell things, but in real time. Like, pretend like right now, okay? And I would be able to hold up like an article of clothing, whenever I'm saying, hey, I'm selling this little trash panda. We're going to start the bidding off at $1. And then those of you in the chat can start bidding on it. And then like you can put like, you got 10 seconds to come up with the winning bid. And then whatever the winning bid is, I go sold to that person there. And that's what it is. That's what it is. Thanks, Lisa Let for. Thank you for becoming a 6-month subscription. Do I know of any rescues out where I'm at to take dogs? Batman, I don't really network with other rescues. So what I would suggest, wherever you are at, trying to find a place for your dog, start with something simple. And first thing is Google. I know that sounds like obvious, but rescues come and go. You may have Googled last week. Oh, you work at a shelter. Okay. But Googling for other rescues, like I said, they pop up all the time. Pet Finder used to list rescues. And if it's a pit bull, there was a yes, that'd be like the QVC channel. Exactly. Sorry, Batman. If it's a pit bull Rescue Central, they should have a Facebook page and they have a website. They used to list pit bull rescues around the country. Thanks, Heather Ann. I'm going to be going on Whatnot probably by next week. And I know with it being in a shelter, it's probably a little bit harder. But let me tell you what I've seen is really helpful with trying to get a dog a home is making its own TikTok account, making its own Facebook page, all that kind of stuff, and literally promoting the dog that way. Okay. You can make some really cute videos on TikTok. For those of you that are on TikTok, you know that they work with CapCut. CapCut has some amazing templates for you to make like videos for the dogs and putting them out there that way. You know, with the way social media has opened up an entire new world as far as trying to get dogs homes. It has been amazing. Thank you, Ruth, for a super chat donation. Oh, the $10 one didn't show up. Maybe I missed it. Thank you so much. When I first started doing rescue, we didn't have social media. So we had to put pictures of our dogs in a newspaper. Yeah. So it was rough. That's how long I've been doing rescue. We put pictures of our dogs in a frigging newspaper that came out once a week. So now it's all about, thanks, Pepita, for the super chat donation. It's just the tube needs more different stickers. I know, right? So now with the way social media is there's so many different ways you can promote dogs. You just have to jump in and do it. Jenna, who I don't know if she's on, I haven't seen her on here. She works for me. She's gotten really good at making these little TikTok videos and the CapCut videos. CapCut is an app. And thanks, Amy Berg. And you make these little 1-minute videos and you put them out there into the social media world. Like they'll get thousands of views within a day. So if you don't have the means to do the techie stuff, go hire a teenager. Go find one of your volunteers that has a teenager, and they'll be pumping those videos up for you right and left. But you'd be surprised how much that helps. You really would. I know, Brooke. Yeah. CapCut, for some reason, I have a mental block on it. But, man, my employee, Jenna. Okay, so you do all the social media stuff. There you go. That's the fastest way to get. It is. It's the fastest way. We don't have any magical way of getting our dogs homes, unfortunately. But we now. Oh, you have. I know you're in a shelter. You have limits. I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, Janice, we took our big iron gate. We did. No, it's actually, I have a little piece of property in New Orleans that the city of New Orleans donated to me the first year I moved there. We made it into like a little dog park. And so that's our iron gates are in front of the dog park. Will I be able to do the thrift shop selling on my own Facebook or whatnot? I wanted to sell there. Why wouldn't they let you sell, Tina? I don't understand. I don't understand why they wouldn't. Oh, my child. What child? Hey, Mom, I need you to do that permit for the barn. I know. It's in my pile. It's in my pile, child. It's in my pile. Got children on here yelling at me. It's pretty sad when the children have to get a hold of me through a live stream. It's over here in my pile of stuff somewhere. Okay, guys, I'm going to go for 5 more minutes and I got to get off. I got to go back to work. My kids are good. They're hanging in there. Will we ever be back on TV? No, Carolyn, unfortunately, no. I don't have the time. Hey, Heather, neighbor. Heather, my neighbor. Heather. Oh, there you go. See, okay, there you go. Hold on, Heather. Let me hold that thought, Heather. Look at this. M2 said she's going to go live stream with dogs this week. So there you go. She will be live streaming. M2 will be. Heather, I signed your hat by accident. Don't think I'm a creep. I didn't realize the hat was for you, and I signed it. I'm like, ew, she doesn't want my autograph. She's my neighbor. How creepy is that? Yeah, so we're gonna have to come up with a schedule for M2 when she highlights the dogs. Thank you, Ohio Palm Mom, for the super chat. I found my last palm in a small rescue hours away through Book of Face Palm Rescue, if not for social media. Oh, okay. See? Somebody here found her dog that she adopted on social media. There you go. Yeah. I mean, did you hook up your Starlink? Did you hook up your Starlink, Mariah? Because if you did. Is it working good? I don't know why I don't just call her. I'm talking to her through live stream. Great. Because what I can do is if you have on your laptop, I can get it to where you can live stream all the platforms at one time, not just on TikTok. Don't get offended, TikTok. You'll be able to live stream on everything. So I can show you how to do that. Or maybe Katie can come down and do it because she knows how to use this Restream. Yeah. You guys want to see some dogs? You're going to see some dogs. Okay. There you go. I got her Starlink because Wi-Fi wasn't working. So now we can do it. Okay, Pepita, you go back to work. I got to get back to work too. Shirley, we did have a Pet Finder account, but it expired. And we went to go on it again. And they were asking us for all this information, like getting like a letter of reference. And I'm like, oh, forget it. I'll do it when I have time. Oh, thank you, Christy. Something dizzy, Christy. Thank you. Thank you, Brooke. Lindsay, Starlink. It's like a satellite dish. It's about this big, and you can take it anywhere. It's amazing. Amazing. You can go out in the middle of the desert. As long as you can plug it into something, you can be in the middle of the desert and get internet. DAWs, I think so. That's what I was just telling my daughter-in-law, that when she highlights the dogs, we can do it on all the platforms, which will be YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Brandy, that's what we were talking about, getting it up there. Give you a vlog of a day in the life of me. Oof, starts here at my desk. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off now. I'm going to get 1 more minute. We're going to go. Thank you, Tammy, for the super sticker donation. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right, Constance. Yeah, Starlink was invented by Elon Musk. Hello from France. Thank you. Yes, we do have some people on parole still, Carolyn. Okay, guys, it's the 1:30 mark for me. I need to go. Ange, we're getting off. Goodbye, Ange. Brandy had it handled. Brandy had it handled, Miss Moderator. Get out of here. I'm getting off now. All right, you guys. I'll be back at 7:00 tonight. Signing another tote filled with merch. So I will be back here tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time. Whatever platform you're watching me on, I'll be back here. Okay? 7 p.m. Central Time. Bye, everybody. Bye, TikTokers. Let me say bye to you first because my phone's going to die. Bye, everybody. Bye, Taylor. Thank you, Liz, for the super sticker donation. I'll see you guys all tonight if you want to be here. I got to go back to work. Maybe I'll even change out of my pajamas. No, I'm not going to. It's Monday. Bye, everybody. See you tonight.